my channel. I'm Brianna, and today I'm going to be going over the 3 things I think you should do before you start building in The Sims. Now, The Sims can be super overwhelming, whether you're new to The Sims or even if you are an avid player. It can be a lot. There's a lot of items to choose from, especially if you end up having all of the DLCs for The Sims 4. And the main menu of building and stuff like that is already super overwhelming, I feel, especially if you're new. But I want to go over the 3 things that I think you should do before you actually start building. And I think it makes your life a lot easier and kind of more fun building. So the first thing that I'm going to have you do is on your keyboard, click on Control-Shift-C at the same time, and that's going to pop up a cheat menu on the top left-hand corner of the screen, like so. And then I want you to type bb.move objects on. So as you see, the cheat is on, and now I'm going to hit Control-Shift-C to close that out again. And I want to show you how I use this cheat. Now, most times, all of our items are going to be based on a grid. And sometimes you don't want it like that. You want an item maybe a little more to the left or something like that. If you hit Alt on your keyboard with the bb.move objects cheat on, you can move your items freely now. And it makes it a lot easier to be able to kind of decorate. So if you want a couch setup, but maybe you don't want them set to this type of area, you can move them to go around however you would like, and then holding down on your left key on your mouse will make you be able to freely rotate it as well. And I think that this is a perfect cheat for when you are building. It just makes it so much easier to do what you want to do. You're not stuck to a grid. You can place things how you want, and it's just so much easier. And my next cheat that I'm going to have you type in, we're going to pop up our cheat bar again, Control-Shift-C, and now we're going to type in bb.show hidden objects. But this is how you're going to get access to items that maybe you might fabricate, you might build on the woodworking table, if you have Eco Lifestyle, the candles, anything like that. This is how you get access to it. So any of the fabrication couches we have access to. For beds, if you're doing a rags to riches, we have access to a blow up bed that is only 25 simoleons, and there's tons of different swatches on them. This is how you really get access to a lot of things that you might want, and you don't feel like waiting for your sim to find it at the market, or if you don't want them to have to level up their skill to be able to build it. Especially for those rugs in Eco Lifestyle, maybe you don't have the color that you want to be able to actually fabricate the rug. You want to have a houndstooth rug, but you don't have the houndstooth dye. It doesn't matter. You can just purchase it, and they're 195 simoleons. So that is one tip that I think is really nice when building. You get access to more items, and who doesn't want more items when they're building? My third cheat is going to be how we get into Debug. A lot of people don't know about Debug. I know I didn't know about Debug until I actually started avidly watching YouTube videos. Some people know about Debug but don't know how to get into it. So this is how I'm going to show you. So you are going to open up your cheat bar again, Control-Shift-C, and then you're going to type in bb.show live edit objects. And now in your search bar, if you type in Debug, it's going to bring up all of these. You just click on whatever one you want. Doesn't really matter. And this is how you're going to get access to anything that is in any of the worlds, whether it's plants, it could be like when your Sims making cookies, those bowls they have access to, and get together, any of those coffee cups and stuff that they use at the coffee shops, you can have access to. So if you want to fill your kitchen, make it more lively, you can have a shelf full of coffee cups and stuff like that. And this is how you get access to. There's all kinds of cool things that you can have. Like we have a boat that you can have access to. We have light poles that are electric poles that you can have access to. There's all kinds of things. We have new trees, kinds of different plants and stuff like that. And it's just really nice. You can get manholes. And cars. This is actually a good way to get access to cars. Now obviously they don't work, but it gets the point across when you're making a home, or maybe you're making a community lot, you want to have a parking lot, you can have cars to fill those up with. And there's also already pre-made buildings that you can get access to. Now they are quite large. You could size them down if you wanted that. And so this is a great way if you want to have a really homey, like busy area. If you want to build on a lot that's 64 by 64, you can size these down and you can kind of fill up a lot full of houses, and you can play in it so it looks like the area is full, but it's really not, because it's all Debug items. I absolutely love Debug. I will say it's a lot to scroll through, but like we have hanging plants that you get access to. There's all kinds of signs that you can use. So this will really open up a really amazing catalog of different items that you can have access to. These items are not actually considered objects, so your Sims might walk through them depending on where you place them. So just keep that in mind. It is a lot to go through. If you want a way to organize it, I think Twisted Mexi has a mod that actually filters through everything, so it's a lot easier for you to look through Debug. But yeah, these are my 3 top things I think you should do before you start building. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know if you want to see more tips and tricks that I love doing when I'm building. And that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day. Bye.